Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to build this awesome animated navigation using just HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Where when you click on this button, it will expand, and when you click on this cross button, it will come back to its original shape. So let's begin. So let us first start with our folder animated navigation. Let's open this on our Visual Studio Code. And let us create our required files. That is HTML, style for CSS, and for JavaScript we need app.js. And let us first start with our HTML part. Here it will be animated navigation, and inside the body we'll have our nav with ID nav. Inside this nav, I will take one unordered list. Here inside this we'll have list item, and inside this list item we'll have our anchor tag. So inside this anchor tag we'll have one ref. As we have no other page, so I'll keep it blank and give it a name, text here home. Then let's copy this 5 times. Services. Then we have about, contacts, and we have our blogs. Now after this unordered list, we have button element. Inside this button, we need div, and it will have class line. There will be 2 lines so that we can make it cross and equal sign. Line 1, and let's copy this, and it will be line 2. And this button will have class icon and ID toggle. So that's all HTML we need. Now let us connect our CSS and JavaScript file. Link, style sheet, href, it will be style.css. Now let us close this link. And for our JavaScript, we need script. Source will be app.js. Let's close it. Yeah, that's all HTML we need. Now let's move on to our CSS part. So initially I will start with here some default style for all the elements. Here it will be, padding will be 0, margin will be 0, and box size will be border box. After this we'll have our body. It will have style of font family first, of sans serif, display flags, and justify content will be center. As I want to keep the container at the center of the page, so that's why I get align item center. And height will be of full screen, that is 100 dh, and then margin I'll give it 0. Now I want to give this gradient color, so background will be linear gradient. You can select any color. Let me select some gradient color from some CSS gradient website. Yeah, that's it. You can select your own colors. I will select this first. Paste it here. So I want to change this one to a bit lighter color. Here it is. For this one, with a bit change here, here it is. Now let's check how does it look. Here it is. It is how it looks. Let's check along with our coding. After this body, we will move on to nav. Here inside the nav, we'll need background of white. Padding will be 20 pixel. Width will be 20 pixel. No, it will be 80 pixel. Then it will be a flex box. Justify content. I want to keep this center as well. Align item center. And there will be a slight border radius of let's say 3 pixel. And slight box shadow. Box shadow. First it will be 0, then 2 pixel, then 5 pixel. And to give it a blackish color, RGB 0, 0, 0, and alpha 0.3. Let's save it and let's reload. Here it is. Here is a little bit of shadow. Then transition of width time will be 0.6 second linear. Here it is. So width will be have 0.6 second linear transition. Now after this nav, we'll add when there will be active class here. In the nav, when there will be active class, it will have will be changing this according to that class. So nav dot active. When it will be active, the width will be of 401 pixel. Let's reload. Let's save and reload. Here it is. After this nav active, we'll have our unordered list. It will be a flex box. Then list style will be of none. There will be, I want no style for the list. So here it is. And padding will be 0. Margin will be 0. Width will be 0 when it will not be active element. Then transition of width, it will be of 0.6 second linear. Let's save and check. Okay, yeah, it's great. Now after this UL, I want to add active class for nav UL. Nav dot active UL. Here for UL, width will be, when it will be active, then width will be 100%. Okay, that's great. Now after this one, we have our nav UL and list item. Inside this unordered list, I'll give it a style of transform. Transform what? Look, I want to rotate it about 0 degree. And opacity will be 0. And transition will be transform. Transform 0.6 second linear. And opacity 0.6 second linear. Okay, now let's save and reload. Here it is. So when it is not active, it will have opacity of 0. So for now it is active. So let's comment it here because we need this in order to style. So after this, let's add style for the class active. It will be active UL li. Here opacity will be 1. Transform will rotate. Just copy here and paste it here. Then I want to rotate it along y-axis. Rotate y around 360 degree. Let's reload. Okay, that's fine. Now here we have again nav ul and we have anchor tag inside the list item. So here for the anchor tag, I will give position, not padding. Position will be relative, and color, text color will be black, and text decoration will be none. We don't need this underline here. Then text decoration, after that we have margin. I will just shorthand 0, 10 pixel. Now let's save and reload. Here it is. It looks really great. Now let's move on to next tab, that is icon. For icon, we'll have style. That's background color will be white. This icon means it is the button, this button element. Then border will be 0. Then padding 0. Margin will be not required. Here position will be relative, and height will be 30 pixel, and width 30 pixel as well. Then an outline will be none, and cursor pointer. Let's save it and let's reload. Here it is. It looks really great. After this icon, we need style for our line as well. Dot icon, then dot line. Here background, and background will be red. Then height, I want to give it 4 pixel, and width will be of 20 pixel. Then we have position, it will be absolute, and for top 10 pixel, left 5 pixel, and I want to give it a transition here. I don't want to type, I want to copy it so that it doesn't take much time. And here it is. I don't need 2 linears here. It will be of transform 0.6 second linear. That's it. Now let's save and reload. Here it is. Here is our icon. So we need a little bit or more width here. Let's change it. I don't need 30 pixel. Let's make it 25. Let's reload. It looks no. 30 will be perfect. And let me make it little bit of more area here. So for that we need this nav. Here it is with 80 pixel. When it is active, it will be 400, not 1, it will be 410 pixel. So let's load. Okay, that's okay. I need little more of space here as well. 20 pixel. Okay, it's not enough. Let's give it a 40 pixel. Okay, it's great now. So here is our line. Now we want to make it cross here. There are 2 lines which are overlapping one another. Let's differentiate it. Icon dot line 2. Here we have top auto, and bottom will be 10 pixel, not 100 pixel. It will be 10 pixel. Now let's reload. Here is our 2 lines. Now let's make it cross. Here when nav is active, the cross, when it will be active, that time only it will be cross. Otherwise it will be equal sign, or you can say it hamburger active dot icon dot line 1. Here we need transform transform rotate minus 765 degree and translate. It will be along y axis. It will be 4.2 pixel. Let's reload. Check, here it is. Here is our line 1. Now let's work for line 2. So just replace this 1 by 2 and remove this minus sign from here and put it here. Now let's reload. Here it is. Here is our cross button. So it's works perfect for now. Now let's remove this active class from here and let's check how it looks like. Okay, we have to remove this opacity here from here now. So now it's looking great, but yes, I need to make it more center here. As the width increases, let's remove this padding here. It is of change. Well, okay. So when it is not active, that the width being not 80, it will be 53. Is it okay? No. Make it 90. Okay. Wait, let's decrease the width here, 28. Yeah. Now it looks great. So when you click on this, it will expand. Just we want to add a JavaScript code here so that we can add here active class. See, active class, then it will expand to it. Now let's work on our JavaScript part now. So let us start with our toggle button. Toggle here, document dot get element by ID. So I want to select this toggle ID. Toggle, not our toggle. It means toggle. Here, I have one typo here. Yeah, and we need this our nav element. That is nav. Here, that is it will be nav. So that our we can add the class active here. So let us select our toggle button and add one event listener here, and it will be a click. After this click, we will run a function here, and in this function we have nav class list will toggle will be active. Tn. That's it. Now let's reload and let's check. Okay, here is a problem. Now let's debug it. That's the way we do here, right? So it should be down here. It is not here. Now let's see the style here. Okay, I can see it here. So transition transform, it will be linear. So that's why, because of this line, the error is coming here. So here it is. We need this one. It looks really great now. So that's all I had for you today. I hope you like it. And if you did, please hit thumbs up. And if you want more videos like this, please consider subscribing. And hope to see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.